What is up, people, and welcome to the finale of the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. It has taken 21 rounds, but we have finally got here. The finale of this amazing season. It's been a pretty good season for us. We're currently leading the championship, driving as Rio Haryanto. But if you are new to this series, then, I mean, where have you been? We are at the end of this series already. Go catch up. Go do it now. Go catch up on everything that's happened at the moment with the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. There'll be a playlist in the top right hand corner of your screens if you do actually want to go catch up with it. But basically, this is the series where we go 2 laps down at the start of every single race and have to work our way back through the field across a 50% race. We are racing against a very easy AI difficulty. That is why we are able to actually be competitive in the races. Yes, that's why we are able to do that. But with the finale of the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge being today, I have decided to do 2 shout-outs for today's episode. So thank you very much to Stefan Yelamaki. I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if I've got your name wrong. Let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, you get the first shout-out for today, and Daniel Norton, you get the second shout-out. So thank you very much to you two for having my notifications turned on. And thank you to everybody else who has had my notifications turned on and has supported this series. I mean, I love your support. I love your support in every single video. But to see you guys absolutely enjoying this series and, in fact, wanting to see it come back for F1 2017 is pretty darn incredible. So, yeah, you two get a shout-out for today's video. We won't be doing any more shout-outs on the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge as it is ending today. But the shout-outs from now on will be going on the challenge video, so don't forget to leave a comment on those ones. We had one yesterday, the 1 gear challenge, so don't forget to leave a comment down there on that video telling me you have my notifications turned on, and you will get a shout-out in the next challenge video. I think that's everything really to mention. We've mentioned where we are in the championship, currently leading the way. We've done the notifications, and we've explained what this series is. So let's have a look at the race strategy for today, starting on the mediums and then going for 2 sets of hards. We're going to change this slightly. We are going to start on the harder tyres just because I want to get them out of the way. See how long these tyres will last, and then, yeah, see what sort of tyres we need to go until the end of the race, or see how many pit stops we need to make it to the end of the race. So at the moment we're going to change that to mediums just in case. But yes, that's going to be the strategy for today. Whack up the fuel load like we always do all the way till the end. And I guess without any further ado, I will see you guys when we go 2 laps down for the final time this season. Here they come then, round the final corner, down the start-finish straight. It's Nico Rosberg who leads the way. Where is Lewis Hamilton? Oh my god, Lewis nearly taking me out there, down in towards turn 1. Lewis Hamilton currently in 5th place in today's race, and Hulkenberg gets very close as well. Please, guys, can we not? Right, here come the last of the back markers, and away we go for the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. Let's get this challenge underway. Let's catch up to Felipe Nasr and Julian Palmer and try and get some decent points in today's challenge. And straight away we've caught up to the back of Felipe Nasr, Palmer and Ericsson. How easy is it going to be to get past these drivers? Go around the outside of one, around the outside of another. Marcus Ericsson, he is up next. Now he's going to brake early into this next corner, so we do need to be aware of that. Goes side by side with the Sauber, just about squeezing through. He stays on the track as well, and we get through nice and cleanly. It's not taken us too long before we've caught up to Kevin Magnussen. Here we are on the back of the Renault driver in towards the spoon curve, around the outside, possibly through here. We're going to try. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Oh, there's more contact as he moves back out in front of me. Cheers for that, Magnussen. But a greater exit off that corner, and we finally get the job done. Magnussen making it a little bit more difficult than we would have liked going down in towards 130R, but we get the job done nevertheless, and we are up another position. We're catching up so much to Roman Grosjean in towards the chicane. Up the inside, there we go, lovely jubbly. Great move up the inside there of Roman Grosjean in towards this tricky final corner, losing the back end slightly, but not enough to really affect us as we follow in the slipstream of Pascal Wehrlein and Carlos Sainz. Now I'm going to take, I don't know actually, I want to take this easy, but I know they're going to push each other wide. Oh, Sainz closing off the inside line. Managed to find a gap though. Good decision there. Good decision just to take it easy. I wasn't too sure how early to brake as I now dart up the inside of Nico Hulkenberg and get the position down on him. I wasn't too sure on how early to brake because obviously the AI into braking zones, they like to brake early as very easy AI. So wasn't too sure about that. But up next is Esteban Gutierrez in the other Haas. And actually, I'm not too sure whether I've got Roman Grosjean or not in this race. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go up the inside of Gutierrez. Can we get the job done? Yes, we can. And there we go, moving up another position with Danny Kvyat up next. A good exit off this corner, and I should be able to contend with him down in towards the hairpin. Here we go, lifting off, and then on the brakes as we go down into the hairpin. Right, Max Verstappen is up next in the Red Bull. We're going to try and get down the power really, really early. They're going to be a little bit compromised on their exits. We're going to go up the inside, or losing the back end as we get it on the grass, but we get the job done. And there we go, just on the outside of the top 10 now, as we try and put ourselves only one lap down in this challenge. Taking it easy through the spoon curve. We made a mistake last time, trying to go for the overtake on Kevin Magnussen a bit too early. We're going to wait for the exit, and there we go, on the left-hand side of Fernando Alonso, and getting the job done. Now, following in the slipstream of Sergio Perez, a great exit out of this corner, great amount of slipstream, side by side with Jenson Button. We're going to have to take this cautiously. We're not too sure what the AI will do through that corner. They take it nice and cleanly. Massive brakes very, very early into that corner. We get the job done. Nearly going straight into the back of him, though. And now we're right behind Valtteri Bottas in the other Williams, hunting down his P6 at the moment. Only 2 laps into this challenge. We have a driver into the pits, and we're also doing a good job at the moment against the AI drivers down towards turn 1. What can we do around the outside of Bottas? Oh my god, just about making it through that corner. Very, very close wheel-to-wheel action between myself and Valtteri, but we get the job done. We move up another position, and now we're hunting down the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo. Catching up quite a bit to Daniel Ricciardo as we go through the Dunlop curve. Can we possibly go for the overtake in towards the Degner corners? I'm not going to try. I'm not close enough this time around, but I'm going to dive up the inside now into the second Degner. And there we go. Job done on Daniel Ricciardo, moving up another position. Up next is Lewis Hamilton, currently running in P3. That's not good enough at the moment for the Mercedes driver. He needs to be in the top 2 in order to win this championship. The gap at the moment going into today's race is 16 points. So he needs to get second place, get those 18 points on board to try and challenge me for the championship as we go up the inside. Just a nice slight little dive bomb move up the inside there in towards the chicane, getting the job done. As I think a drive comes into the pits. Yes, Nico Rosberg pits from the lead. That means Sebastian Vettel now leads today's race. We set the fastest lap with a 1:44.4, and we've got Lewis Hamilton just our tail, but we're going to try and catch up to Sebastian Vettel now as we go down in towards turn 1. What can we do on Sebastian? Can we get him? Should be able to get him through the S's section, as he's going to go nice and slow through here. We're going to take this second one cautiously. Where can we go on Vettel? Nothing through there. Can we go around the outside possibly? Come on, Vettel. There we go, giving me room. And we get the job done. Right, what was I saying about the championship? Yes, so if Lewis Hamilton wins the championship, wins the race, sorry, we have to come in the top 5. If he comes second, then I think we only have to come in the top 8 or top 7. So it's easier for us, but I mean, this is the 2 laps down championship challenge. Anything can happen. You know, AI drivers slow, AI drivers ahead of us could definitely get in our way, so we do have to be aware of that. But we have got past the leaders now. We're going to focus on our own race, try and put in some quality laps and catch up to the rest of the field. Jenson Button not having the best of races at the moment. He's way down the field. Oh, I've gone into the back of him. Oh, that's not a good way to get past Jenson Button there. Losing the back end and going straight into the back of the McLaren drivers. I was going to put myself onto the same lap as JB there, but I'm going to have to try again, catch up to him. Right then, here we go. Attempt number 2 here against Jenson Button. What can we do this time around? Around the outside possibly of this corner. We're going to try it, hold it in 4th gear inside for this next one. And there we go, job done on Jenson Button. And now hunting down Jolyon Palmer. Catching up now to Jolyon Palmer and a Sauber. We're not too sure which Sauber it is at the moment. As we go through 130R, losing the back end a little bit through that corner. We're going to take it nice and easy as we catch up to Palmer. Go up the inside in towards the first chicane. Put myself right behind Felipe Nasr into the second part. Round the outside, possibly losing the back end a little bit. But there we go, on the inside line. Great exit than Felipe Nasr, and putting myself up another position. Kevin Magnussen and Marcus Ericsson are up next, currently running 17th and 18th. Is going to go up the inside of Kevin Magnussen in towards the Dunlop curve. Take it nice and easy now on the Renault driver in towards the first Degner. Take it nice and easy again, but then dive up the inside into the second Degner on Marcus Ericsson. There we go, job done. And we are past those 2 guys. Up next, I believe it's Danny Kvyat in the Toro Rosso. He's been having problems with his car, and Felipe Massa is just ahead of him. So we should be able to get Danny Kvyat quite easy. I'm not too sure whether it's braking that he's having an issue with, or whether it's his engine power. It's looking like the engine power because Felipe Massa's got away from him quite quickly. Braking seems normal from the very easy AI. So we're going to go up the inside now of Danny Kvyat, and there we go, job done. Yeah, definitely engine. He's struggling with power out of corners, as you can tell. I gained him so much through there. So we're going to follow right behind Felipe Massa. Follow in the slipstream, try and get a good tow up to the hill, in towards 130. It's going to be side by side between me and Felipe, and oh, there we go, just about making it through that corner, as we're now catching up to my teammate of Pascal Wehrlein. So a good exit out of the final chicane should probably put me right at his tail as I'm losing the back end all over the place around the outside. Will he let me? Yes, he will. Okay, right, side by side with Pascal Wehrlein, but unfortunately, we just didn't have the power out of that corner. Now going side by side with Valtteri Bottas, who comes into the pits around the outside of Wehrlein, up the inside of, I think that was Grosjean, not too sure which one of them. Was it Gutierrez? No, it was Grosjean, yeah. We got up the inside of Grosjean there, and there we go, up a few more positions in this race. Right, catching up quite a bit now to Fernando Alonso and Nico Hülkenberg a little bit later. We want to go around the outside. Oh, no, not like that. I wanted to go around the outside. I mean, I got the job done anyway. And now up the inside of Nico Hülkenberg. Very, very lucky not to have any front wing damage at all there, to be fair. So I'm very happy with that we haven't got any front wing damage against Nico Hülkenberg and Fernando Alonso. But that is not the way to make an overtake, Hayden. Come on. Hopefully, we can make better work this time around of Esteban Gutierrez. A good exit out of the spoon curve and then up the hill in towards 130R. And it should be a fairly simple overtake, which it is. Job done. Yes, there we go. Okay, job done now on Gutierrez into 130R. A lot faster than Carlos Sainz. And he'll brake early into this corner anyways. We're getting blue flag for some reason. I can't see how any of those drivers have managed to catch up to me at all, as they are so much slower. But we're past Gutierrez and we're past Sainz, and we're now catching up to Max Verstappen. Here we are then, gaining quite a lot of Max Verstappen through turn 1, round the outside, in towards this left hand, in towards the S's, and there we go, up past him. Sergio Perez is up next. We should be able to get him through the S's as well, maybe into the Dunlop curve around the outside of this corner, possibly. Ah, there we go, much greater speed through that corner. We could just carry the speed so much better than the very easy AI, and up past 6th place. Catching up to Daniel Ricciardo, who's currently running in 5th place. Now, we need to get 5th place. If we get 5th place in today's race, then we are guaranteed to win the championship. So, at the moment, we are hunting down Daniel Ricciardo to go on the same lap as him for 5th place. But, unfortunately, not actually taking away that 5th place yet. But, you know, we are making progress in this race. We're about halfway through this Japanese Grand Prix at the moment. And we are exactly where we need to be, 1 lap down. So, we're not doing too badly. We just need to keep on making this progress. Just carry on the progress throughout this race. And now we're right behind Kimi Räikkönen as we go up the hill in towards 130R. What is he going to do through this corner? Will he lift off? Will we close up on him? We're just going to have to take this nice and cautiously, just in case. Be aware of what Kimi might do in towards this corner. He's going to brake early in towards the chicane anyway. And there we go, getting the job done on Kimi Räikkönen. Lewis Hamilton currently battling with Sebastian Vettel. He is not where he needs to be at the moment. He needs to be at least in 2nd or leading this race, but he's going to go for the overtake up the inside, down in towards turn 1. Can he make it stick on Sebastian Vettel? Looks like he may have done just that as they go down in towards turn 1. Sebastian Vettel losing 3rd place. At the moment, if it stayed like it was, Lewis Hamilton will be crowned the world champion of the 2 laps down championship challenge season 1, but I am catching up to the Mercedes driver. Now going to go around the outside, then inside in towards this next corner. And there we go, job done on Lewis Hamilton. Now we're looking to try and catch up to Nico Rosberg to put myself on the same lap as everybody else, as I lost the back end once again. It's that Dunlop curve. That Dunlop curve has been causing me a bit of hassle already in this race. If you just put your foot down on that corner, especially with the tyre wear that I've got at the moment. I mean, look at my tyres, 58% on that rear right. So, yeah, that Dunlop curve is a little bit of a hassle at the moment, but as long as we just keep the line okay, then we shouldn't have too many problems with it. But I'm going to try and take these tyres maybe another 3 laps in this race and then go for a set of mediums till the end, or I might try and go to lap 20 then go for softs till the end. But we have caught up to Nico Rosberg now on the run down in towards 130R, up the hill, following in the slipstream at the moment. So what can we do on Nico Rosberg? In towards 130R, take it nice and easy. Where's he going to go? Brake very, very early in towards the chicane. And there we go, up onto the lead lap of this Japanese Grand Prix. And now hunting down Jenson Button, who's having a terrible race at the moment. He's way down in the S's at the moment, so we'll be looking to try and catch up to the McLaren driver. But let's see what we can do in this race. How have we done that? How are we still able to set fastest laps in this race, despite our hard tyres being like 63% worn in this race? That is incredible stuff here today. We are doing a fantastic job in this Japanese Grand Prix at the moment. That just means we can carry on with these tyres. They're fine. They're not causing us an issue. Okay, we lost the back end a little bit there, but they're not causing us too much of an issue at the moment in this race. So I'm going to carry on with these hard tyres until they get to about 70% worn, and then come in. Actually, I might come in for a set of soft tyres in the next 2 laps, either lap 18 or lap 19. We'll have to wait and see. Up next on my radar is Kevin Magnussen in the Renault. This is actually going to be my first proper overtake of today's race, and here we go, down in towards the final corner, around the outside of K-Mag. Can we make it stick? Yes, we can. What a move. What a move that was, round the outside of Kevin Magnussen. There's a couple of drivers in the pits. That's going to give me another 2 positions and put me up into P19 at the moment in this Japanese Grand Prix. And let's go hunt down Marcus Ericsson for 18th place. Catching up quite a bit to Marcus Ericsson at the moment. We go through the Dunlop curve. Going to run it wide, so I need to be careful of that, because I would have lost the back end if I decided to put the power down. But on the back now of Marcus Ericsson as we go in towards the first Degner, up the inside of the second Degner. There we go, up the inside of Marcus Ericsson, as Jeff is telling me about a different strategy to go for softs and mediums. Why would we do that, Jeff? Why would we do that? We can take softs till the end. We've taken these hard tyres 18 laps already in this race, as Jenson Button looks to try and get past Danny Kvyat. Kvyat, I believe, doesn't have any problems anymore in this race, so he is actually running as usual. But we'll be looking to try and get past Jenson Button and Danny Kvyat in towards the spoon curve up the inside of JB. And can we get Kvyat at the same place we got him last time? Yes, we can. There we go, up the inside of Danny Kvyat and up into P16. Right, let's hunt down Romain Grosjean, who's just behind Pascal Wehrlein. Right, Wehrlein's not into the pits this lap, so I need to make my pit stop now. Otherwise, he's going to make his pit stop on the next lap. So it's probably a good idea if I come into the pits now, get my pit stop out of the way, get it done onto the soft tyres. My soft tyres should last for the rest of the race. I mean, I've taken hard tyres for a good 18 laps in this race. I should be able to take soft tyres for at least 9 laps, 9 laps in this race. What is the time going to be though from the Manor pit crew? 2.9, not exactly the best of pit stops there from the pit crew. I'm way back at the back of the field once again. But that just means we get some more fun. We have to go for the overtakes, and let's get this job done. As we're now catching up to Nico Hulkenberg in towards the S's. Hulkenberg in 21st, not too sure why. I'm guessing a few other drivers still have to make pit stops in this race, but there we go. Up past Nico Hulkenberg and back up into 21st place. Jolyon Palmer up next once again to be overtaken in this race. Very slow out of the second Degner. I'm going to go up the inside in towards the hairpin, outside of the hairpin now. And there we go, job done on him. Up next is Felipe Nasr in the Sauber. What can we do on the Sauber driver? Through this long right-hander in towards the spoon curve. I'm going to be gaining on the right-hand side. Does he squeeze me? Yes, he does, but we still managed to get through. And there we go, up into P19. Right, Kevin Magnussen, he is up next in the red. I'm going to catch up quite a lot through the spoon curve. And then I should be able to get him on the exit, down in towards 130R. There we go, up into P18. Let's hunt down Ericsson. It was a good idea that I came into the pits 1 lap earlier then, because Pascal Wehrlein is into the pits at the moment, which means I will not be held up by my own teammate. As we go through the final corner now, following behind Marcus Ericsson, down in towards turn 1. Not setting the fastest lap, but setting fast sectors, which is exactly what we need to do. Right, into turn 1 then. Up the inside of Ericsson, there we go. Up into P15, getting a few drivers in the pits as well, and Danny Kvyat is the next driver. Right, Danny Kvyat up next, go around the outside of that left-hander, inside of Dunlop curve, and up into P14. Right. Who's next? Romain Grosjean. Let's go get Romain Grosjean. Down towards the line, and boom. Another fastest lap in this race. We are loving it at the moment, the Japanese Grand Prix. But we are not where we need to be at the moment. We need to get P7 or P5, depending on where Lewis Hamilton is. But we're catching up to Romain Grosjean to go for another overtake in this race, in towards the S's, around the outside, then the inside, and job done. Right, Fernando Alonso. He's up next in P12. There's a bit of a train up ahead as well, and that should put me into the points. Yes, it will. If I get past those 3 drivers, I'll be in P10. Right, Fernando Alonso, he's up next. I'm not going to try to move in towards the second. Yes, I am. Round the outside of Fernando Alonso into the second Degner. And there we go. Past him. Round the outside of Felipe Massa as well. I lifted off the throttle just to get through that corner and not actually make a collision with Massa. But very close between the two of us through there. Gutierrez is up next. He's currently holding that final championship point position, and I'm going to try and take that away from him if I can. Right, come on. Gutierrez, where are you going to go into the spoon curve? Going to go on the inside. And there we go. Right, into the points. We are into the points, baby, in this Japanese Grand Prix. But we still need to try and get 7th or 5th, depending on where Lewis Hamilton is. Carlos Sainz currently running in 9th place. Oh, catching up so much to Carlos Sainz in towards turn 1, but I lost the back end under braking. Nearly went straight into the back of the Toro Rosso driver, but luckily we didn't. We get the job done, and we're up into P9, and we're trying to get past Valtteri Bottas up next. We should close up quite a lot through this S's section. Oh, no, I was going to go up the inside. No, Bottas, you could... Bottas. Mate, why did you just stop? Why did you just stop right in front of me? I'm so lucky. I am so damn lucky not to get a penalty there. I know it was aggressive, Jeff, but at the same time, he had no reason just to stop on track. You don't do that. Somebody goes into the back of you, don't just stop on track. You correct it and you carry on. I gave him the room. I gave him that position back, and he just brake checked me like, nope, Hayden, sorry, your race is over as well. I'm taking you down with me. I'm not angry in a sense. I'm just really frustrated and feel guilty now that I've taken out a drive in this race. It's annoying. Valtteri Bottas, why were you brake checking me there? But let's focus less on Valtteri Bottas and more on Sergio Perez, currently running in P7. Now, we need this position. We need to get up into P7 if we want to guarantee ourselves the championship. Oh, he's just way too slow through that corner. And now I've got to try and do this with a broken front wing. I'm going to go up the inside, though, of Sergio Perez. Why was he going so slow into 130R? Nobody has gone that slow in this whole entire race weekend. I don't know why they want me to go onto medium tyres. I don't need to pit for medium tyres. Medium tyres are not the mandatory tyre at this race, and I had DRS available and I didn't even know it. Okay, now I know why they want me to come into the pits, because I have a broken front wing. Right, no, I'm going to stay out and I'm going to try and hold on. All I need to do is get 5th place. That's all I need. Max Verstappen's up ahead, and then 5th place, which is, I believe, Daniel Ricciardo. Yes, is quite a bit up the road, but I reckon I could still have a good chance of getting them. Despite the front wing damage, we're still able to catch up to Max Verstappen. He's running in P6. We're in P7. We'll be looking to try and get past him into the next couple of corners. I believe Nico Rosberg is still leading this race. We go up the inside, the left-hand side of Max Verstappen. We're going to go side by side down in towards 130R. This isn't really going to work out because I've got front wing damage, so I'm going to take this nice and easy through this corner, and I'm going to get him into the chicane. I do not want to risk my race. I'm not risking it. I'm not throwing it all away. I'm just going to get the job done nice and easy into the chicane. A little bit of a drift there, but I get the job done, and I move up into P6. Right, hunting down Daniel Ricciardo now. We have got 3 laps left to go in this race. Ricciardo going through turn 1. He's 11 seconds ahead of me. Can we close up that gap? We are losing 3 seconds a lap at the moment because of this front wing damage. It's affecting us, but hopefully we can still soldier on. Still trying our best to catch up to Daniel Ricciardo at the moment. The gap, 2 seconds between the two of us. So we are closing in ever so slightly, not as quickly as we would have liked. With that front wing damage, it has been affecting us quite a bit, but we are catching up to Daniel Ricciardo. When I say we are catching up, we are on the back of Ricciardo now. Can we get the job done? If we get P5, surely, if my calculations are correct, we have won the Drivers' World Championship for the 2 laps down Championship Challenge F1 2016. Here we go, into the spoon curve. Going to take it nice and easy. I don't have to risk anything. I just want to get this overtake done. Nice exit out of the spoon, and there we go. Job done on Daniel Ricciardo, moving up into P5 at the moment. Now we're going to have to lift off big time in towards 130R just to make sure we make it through the corner. And Ricciardo luckily not able to go for an overtake on us through there. Right, there we go. Holding on still to P5. Can we get Kimi Räikkönen? I doubt it. He's way down in towards turn 1. Not too sure where the leaders are. I think they are where my teammate is on the mini-map. So P5 though, if I can hold on to this, then that will mean I win the Drivers' Championship. Here we go then, final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. Now, no more mistakes on this lap, Hayden. If we keep it in 5th place, we have won the Drivers' Championship. No matter what happens to Lewis Hamilton. So we just need to hold this position. No mistakes at all on this lap. It needs to be perfect. Nico Rosberg has won the Japanese Grand Prix as we go through 130R now. Only a couple more corners left to go in this race. It didn't even matter. We didn't even need 5th position at the end of the day. We come through the final corner now to win the Drivers' World Championship in the 2 laps down championship challenge. Despite starting 2 laps down on every single race, we have done it. We have absolutely smashed this season. Going into like 3 races to go, we were pretty much even Stevens with Lewis Hamilton, but somehow we have pulled it out of the bag in the final couple of races. Nico Rosberg is today's race winner with Lewis Hamilton. Where was he? Lewis Hamilton was in 2nd place at the end, so we did need to get at least 7th place in today's race, which I believe I have achieved, unless I got any penalties that I didn't know about, which I didn't. 5th place at the end of the day. That means Lewis Hamilton could only catch up 8 points. He needed 16, and that means that he will finish 2nd in the Drivers' Championship. So well done to Rio Haryanto for winning the Drivers' Championship in the 2 laps down championship challenge. Absolutely smashing the last couple of races. But Nico Rosberg was our race winner today with Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, Sebastian Vettel 3rd, Kimi Räikkönen 4th, myself in 5th, as Rio Haryanto, Daniel Ricciardo in 6th, Max Verstappen 7th, Sergio Perez 8th, Carlos Sainz 9th, and Felipe Massa getting the final championship point. As we look further down the field, were there any DNFs? I can't remember. No, there weren't. No DNFs. But Nico Hülkenberg, Kevin Magnussen, and Julian Palmer all finished 1 lap down. So that is it for the 2 laps down championship challenge here on F1 2016. Do you guys want to see it return on F1 2017? We're not going to do another season on this game, but we may do another one on F1 2017. Don't forget to let me know down in the comment section below, and also vote in the card section in the top right hand corner of your screens. If you are a little bit upset that the 2 laps down championship challenge has unfortunately ended, don't be too upset, as we have a brand new series starting in 2 hours after this one going up. The Rags to Riches is back in the Rags to Riches, the sequel. So I hope you guys can look forward to that. And that is going to be a daily series from now on. Starting today with the first episode in Bahrain on F1 2010. We will be going daily every single day. Twice on a Saturday at the moment. We may do special 2 episodes as the season goes on, because we want to try and get it done before F1 2017 comes out. So don't forget to check that out later on the channel. That's going to be every single day for you guys to enjoy. But that is it for the 2 laps down championship challenge. Slightly sad that this series is over. I've absolutely loved it over the last couple of weeks, over the last 21 weeks and more, because we actually missed a few episodes. So yeah, slightly disappointed, but thank you very much to all of you guys for all your support on this series. It's been absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. But for the last time on the 2 laps down championship challenge, that is it. Don't forget to smash a like on this video for winning the Drivers' World Championship here today. Subscribe to the channel for now daily Formula 1 content on here. Share this video with your friends, and I will see you next time with whatever video it may be. It could be the Rags to Riches, it could be the challenge videos, or possibly even F1 2016 career mode, whatever you guys enjoy. But I'll see you then. But until then, it's goodbye from me.